Hi, my name is Larry Meyer. I'm an instructor here at the University of Florida's Scientific Diving Development Program. Here at UF, I've issued around 500 certifications. In requirements for certification, there's classroom, lecture, knowledge-based information they're required, skills we teach them and then they develop in the pool, and then there's a total of at least 4 open water dives. Where they take what they've learned in the pool and place it in a natural environment. Here at UF, our midterm certification dives with our basic scuba class are done generally at Blue Grotto, which is a spring and great training facility about 20 miles from here. And then at the end of each semester with our basic class, we go down to Kylle, where they make their final dives in the ocean. That way we give them experience on pretty much everything Florida has to offer, both freshwater springs and the ocean. Each of the classes, the students have to pay an additional lab fee, and UF provides the tanks, regulators, and buoyancy compensators, what I call the expensive stuff, for their use throughout the semester. We also have a compressor here at the pool, so we can fill the tanks as needed for both pool sessions and open water sessions. Basic students, well, all the students have to provide their own mask fin, snorkel, and booties. And then for open water dives, they also have to provide a weight belt and the wetsuit. I absolutely love diving. I've been diving since 1975 when I was 15 years old and you could first get certified. And I became an instructor in 1983, and I love teaching diving. I love diving, and like I say, I just thoroughly enjoy coming to class each Tuesday morning and meeting my students. And this past week they breathed underwater for the first time, which is always a memorable event in their lives. And then their first open water dives, and then the first trip to the Keys. Those are always my favorite, introducing them to the ocean and the springs.
I took open water scuba, our first class, my freshman fall, and I've stayed here ever since, and now I'm on staff. So throughout all of that, at the beginning I was a lot more nervous to try to explain things to people or teach, because it's sometimes a little intimidating, but now I'm really confident in my skills and ability to teach and help others. And just like managing our gear, you have to be organized and you have to just have good leadership skills to get a class of people to listen to you and care about what you're saying. My undergrad was in marine sciences, so it goes with it very nicely with scuba diving. But scuba diving is such a great way to be able to explore these environments, but we also teach how to do it safely and how to take care of the underwater world and not just trash it as we explore it and see it. Even if you're not a science major or even a marine sciences major, if you just love the water and you want to explore it more, you should take this class.
Before I joined the scuba program, I was actually a biology major at UF. I was interested in the pre-vet track. So now I'm in vet school and I teach scuba when I have the chance, kind of on the side. I would recommend that anyone who's remotely interested in being in the water take this class. We've had people who come from every major imaginable, from entomology, biology, marine science, engineering, marketing, everything that you can imagine that end up in our classes. And I think that everyone gets a really cool experience out of it, because for a lot of people it's just something really different. It's a really cool experience that they get to have that they wouldn't have in any other class. It's really hands-on, and we're all really close, and you get to learn just a really cool skill. Some of the career areas that our students have gone into, some of our students are actually in PhD programs right now, where they utilize diving and stuff like that for their research. Some of our former students are in work for the Coral Reef Foundation and research programs like that, and institutions that they're able to use their scuba skills to promote conservation and stuff like that. And then other students just use their scuba skills as a hobby, for a way to escape and kind of enjoy life outside of their jobs. A big part of scuba and setting people up for the real world is, one, scuba's a great hobby. It's so much fun, and it's such a good way to kind of escape your normal life and do something out in nature and experience just a part of the world that you would never see without a scuba certification. But I think also becoming scuba certified teaches you a lot about yourself. It challenges you to do something different, something you've never done before. And for some people it's a bigger challenge than others, and I think they come out a little bit stronger and a little bit braver because of it.
If you stick with it, diving is a lifestyle. And as I tell my advanced students too, the first night, not only will you become a really good diver, but you're going to become incredibly close with your classmates, and you're going to make lifelong friends through this class.